Barely got started and we're already fighting a monster. These things just don't know when to leave me alone. Alright. But luckily we've leveled up a bit so these things aren't nearly as strong. Stupid Vespers. Oh. Still may choose armor. Fine. Flame grenade! Good. I gotta do a ability that lets me heal up a bit. Which will be useful. Especially because earlier on I was dying because I couldn't heal up. Good. There we go. Now you're dead.
I never imagined this is where life was going to take me.
Yay! And I think I look like I ranked up a little bit, or somebody ranked up. Now, I was gonna check, how do I level up my mechanical skills? Maybe it's in skills? That makes sense. Skill slot. Skill list. I guess not. Huh. Interesting. So I'm gonna go through this real quick. What are these? Machine gunner, head seeker, double commando. Apparently I am currently a drifter with no skills. But I can be a galactic knight, a blood mastermind, a pyro enforcer, astral crusader, partisan eagle, full metal jaguar. What's these do? Let's see. Boost. Third eye, boost TP by 20 when using a ranged attack, double that if you're active. Let's see, extends aura. Let's see. Well, alright. I think it's time to head back. How do we find get diverted from those one enemies? Let's see, should I head back to the base? Oop. I'm gonna go see what our next thing is. So it looks like we're supposed to report back to Secretary Naga in New LA. So I'll run up there real quick and we'll be back there in just a second, guys. Here we are, back to Blade Barracks now. And I'm gonna run past my boss and not go talk to him. I really wish I had some gear that matches helmet better, but this gives me such good stats, I'll wear it anyways. I don't really want to wear it though, but oh well. I'll make do for now. Oop, there we are.
Commander Vandam.
Hello, who's the big... Oh, that must be the big guy's Commander Vandam.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Well, that's rude.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
Maybe want to come see us in person.
I enjoy being told what to do.
Not very well from everything you look like.
I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less.
My bad. My bad.
That was reckless and goddamn magnificent.
I thought so myself. Story mission complete, and we've apparently just finished chapter 2 already. That was quick. Install dead probe. Useless. Install the dead probe completed. Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 All right, where do we go from here now, guys? I'll be mysterious now with my helmet on.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Probably more orders and probably,
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
What was the bet on?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
There was a bet? Huh, I didn't realize I was good enough to be betted on. Guess I was bored.
That wasn't obvious at all.
Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
I'm not a toy. I'm not a
Look
boy
who's
toy for
talking.
these men.
I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Oh, I see.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Where's your manners?
He's Blade's top officer.
Like your manners.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale.
Oh, you're an
Same
engineer?
idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow?
You do not look like you were a chief engineer.
Not much
No
of a
offense.
conversation, are ya?
But that makes you awesome now.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
No, he probably has a mission for us.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Chatty Cathy here. I think you're being the Chatty Cathy right now. So I wouldn't worry too much about myself as much as you. So stop being kind of rude. Anyways, let's see. What about the divisions? What do we got?
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right?
Yeah, I do.
There are 8
Not- actually,
different
not really.
fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders.
Alright. They probably steers past, don't they?
Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission.
Kind of like pathfinding.
It may
Exploring.
not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important.
Not sex, exploring
We've
the
been on
frontier.
Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
That sounds like fun.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP.
Alright, what's my other choices
So, for
then?
the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It
Alright.
helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the lifeboat and recovering the rest of the human race.
That one seems like a very important job, so probably one I probably should
Next
choose.
up, Interceptors.
That sounds like
You met
interesting too.
Akerlof and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen, this is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
I could probably still do that as a pathfinder, but I probably don't want to be...
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the
I
test
do.
flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers.
What do they do?
If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense.
Okay, that might be more
They
fun.
specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
Aww.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale.
I saw some of those
Among other
earlier.
things, that is, including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira and have this place completely figured out, everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable.
It basically is.
Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Oh, I thought pathfinders had to look for that.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory.
What about the
Bringing back whatever
pathfinders?
samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Might be a curator then.
Next? Alright, prospectors.
These all sound like very similar jobs.
Prospectors do.
I wonder if there's any difference.
They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever.
Probably not.
We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on Estelle's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
So we figure out minerals that can make the stuff.
All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs.
AMs.
Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Ooh. All this sound interesting,
Finally,
but I don't know.
the mediators.
Aha.
These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor,
Mediate. Lost cat, mediators.
It's not a division for everyone.
Could be
You
like
need to
John
be
and
a jack of
Smith.
all trades and a people person. Someone
I'm not
with
really a
a
people
charming
person.
personality, probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
Like everybody doesn't kill each other on the new planet Mira.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions.
That was a lot of information.
Any idea which one you'd like to join?
Not a clue.
Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate.
Well, that's good.
Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too.
Well, at least I'm not
To
canceled
be
for
honest,
missions.
Even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like.
Okay, that's
So
even
there's
better.
really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
I am now that we've gone through all that information. I can't even remember. I think I'll decide. What do we
Yeah,
think?
We're on pins and needles here.
Confirm. I think I'll be a curator. The chance to be able to do more critical
it's
damage
settled?
seems like fun. Maybe. Yeah, that should be good enough. It's either curator or reclaimer. Yeah, I'll be a curator, why not?
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me,
Yada yada.
you're officially a Blade.
A curator blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
Hope I get the skills right so I can
know
make the
you're gonna
critical
do great.
damage do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Alright.
Nelson's team has gone missing.
No.
Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson,
That doesn't seem good.
Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a Skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Yeah, those giant machines, you
we're
think
on.
so?
We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Will
Of course.
do.
Let's move out.
Yes, ma'am. Right, time to start the next mission. Chapter 3, Builders of a Legacy. Blade Surge, you're officially Blade now. Congrats becoming one of Grant's UX's. Becoming one of us grants you access to a variety of services, including the shop terminal and AM terminal, mission control, and more. Services are still off limits in Moby. I'll get back to you later on those. Blah, I cannot speak. Fast travel, which you can zip through. Active place visit, well that's why we have fast travel. It allows you to instantly return to significant landmarks as well as any frontier nav site. They have data probes installed, just access the segment maps to use it. Alright, More advice. Alright, benefit or AM. Supportive for blah blah blah. Selling new weaponry gear. Utilizing their services. We can support them too. Head to the AM's terminal. Okay. Sure. Whatever. I want to get back to doing stuff. Alright, head to the Pathfinder's last known location, South Face Primordia. Yes, let's do that. Alright, gotta head over here. Okay, so where are we going? Gotta get over to the next place. I'm guessing we gotta go to... Do I have a map? I'm gonna try to take a while to get used to this place. Figure out how to get around.
This experience just serves to make me stronger.
Well, we got the division drive. Oh, I thought that was something I had to pick up.
Oh, yeah?
Guess not. Oh. Duh. There's a door right there. Being just blind as possible. Looks like I have no idea where I'm going. Oh well. We'll get there eventually, right guys? We'll find the Pathfinders.